Hey there, Leo. This is Chronic Joy Tarot, and we are going to do your June-ish 2018 reading here. It's mid-month, and I'm just getting around to posting these. It's been so intense this year so far for me. It's a good thing to be busy, but it's been pretty intense. So I'm just trying to find the time and the clarity to, open up my intuition and do these readings has been a challenge. But I love you guys so much, and I want to continue this. So my intention is always to speed it up and put more videos up, but it doesn't always occur. It doesn't always make it. It's okay, though. We are doing your reading now for my fellow Leos. I'm a Leo sun, and this reading is for us. If you're new to my channel, thank you for being here. I usually just pull one oracle card, and then we expand on it with the Zen Tarot deck. And these readings are simply about your own soul's growth. So timing doesn't really mean much. You could pull a video from any month, any sign, as long as you're drawn to the energy of that healing power, then, that aspect of yourself that you'd like to focus on, then these videos will work for you. I do specifically pull in the energy of each astro sign off camera and while I'm shuffling, and that's just for this current time and space. But these lessons and these little soul growth practices can be utilized by everyone, of course. The oracle deck I'm using this month is Soul Coaching by Denise Lynn, which is very perfectly aligned with what I just said. Our souls are expanding all the time, and we have the opportunity to focus and, shift certain aspects of ourselves at any given time. For us at this time, Leo, the card is Purification. So Spirit is asking us to declutter. Declutter your physical body, drink more water, eat pure whole foods, declutter your physical environment, rearrange things, get organized, shed those physical, those objects within your living space that are no longer serving you. And then declutter your spirit, which is meditate more, shed some people from your life that may no longer be serving you, some aspects of yourself, some, qualities that you carry around, like maybe you have knee-jerk reactions to certain things, and maybe you want to learn to shed that, right? And be more in your alignment and move about with more equanimity. Maybe that's a goal. So this purification card is wonderful. Wherever you're feeling clogged up, wherever you're feeling, backed up and sort of there's dingy with no clarity and things are bogged down, focus on that at this time, okay? The Zen Tarot spread we're using is the Flying Bird, and we have a point of liftoff, and then we travel on both sides of the wings to come to a new level of awareness. Left wing are internal energies that are hidden within you that you're aware of, but others may not be. And the right wing are your external awarenesses. Okay, your starting point, Leo, as it pertains to that purification and decluttering, is the sharing card. So I like this. If you've been a little withdrawn, a little to yourself, maybe focused on things like me, hello, I've been nowhere to be found with all this work I've got going on. It's time now to kind of take pause and share your heart, share your gifts, share your soul, be present with others, right? That quality alone, just by giving away some of your energy, has a purifying effect, right? Because you're cleaning it out. You're giving your energy and helping a beauty of, a beautiful aspect of yourself to land on another is freeing. There's a very, very satisfying quality to that. So this is where it starts, by connecting with others, even if it's just connecting with the universe, right? If you write or journal or, create in any way, sing, dance, play music, whatever that is, paint, sculpt, that is part of sharing your gifts, right? You get it out of your system, create and get it out, and let the universe receive those aspects of you. So this is a good time for you to find some creative ways to bring out your inner qualities. Internally, obviously, this is going to have a healing effect on you. But this position of this card is also, in this flying bird spread, this is called the fear of flying. And it's also an emotion, card of emotion. So perhaps you are concerned about sharing your inner self with others. Maybe you're worried about how they'll take it or what they'll perceive you as. You can be assured now that showing your heart, see that lotus just lighting up that heart chakra? You're showing your true self, your true heart at this time. It doesn't really matter how it's received, because it's going to be healing for you, right? And rest assured, if you show that deepest loving heart space quality that you carry, Leo, and remember you're ruled by the heart, then you can't really go wrong. You can't go wrong. I mean, as humans, we're really all ruled by the heart, aren't we? We protect it at times. We shelter ourselves from others in order to protect ourselves. Sometimes we allow ourselves to be vulnerable and risk heartbreak, but we're all ruled by our heart. Even our inner musings and maybe the way even if we're a really sort of judgmental person, that's still your little heart talking to you, right? If you see somebody, I don't know, I'm going to be really shallow for this example. If you see somebody wearing clothes that you would never wear and you judge that and you say, oh, they're wearing this, how could they? That's still your heart talking and saying, I would be fearful, or I would feel embarrassed, or I wouldn't know how to feel wearing those clothes out in public, right? It all circles back to you and how it affects you. And so in this act of cleansing your soul, bringing your depth of soul up into the surface will have a healing effect on you. There is no need to block that, okay? In your day-to-day life, this opens up a space of understanding between you and others. These doves here are seemingly separated by the cage, but really the cage is dissolving because it's really an illusion. There is nothing separating us from other. There is no us and them, right? There is no real separation. And like I said, we're all ruled by the heart. And so being able to bring those qualities out, maybe you will lead the way. Maybe there's, a situation at work or some dissension in your family circle or friends, whatever it is that is seemingly insurmountable, that, oh, forget it, each of us are holding ground and nobody's going to compromise in this and we're just mad at each other. You could lead the way here, Leo, by cleansing your own soul, cleansing your own heart, bringing out the loving qualities that you carry and letting them land on others and letting them feel that that there really is no separation between us. It's okay. Even if people have very, very distinctly different viewpoints, there isn't anything separating us. That's just an extension of, another possible way of seeing things, right? It doesn't mean, it has to be cause for a fight. There's beauty in that diversity of thought. So you, Leo, could lead this healing if this is part, like maybe of a group you belong to. You could lead it. You have that power. You are ruled by the heart. You are one of the strongest signs in the zodiac, since the sun is your guide. You are sort of that sun to people, right? So This is an opportunity to really, and it starts with cleansing your own, though. It starts with cleansing. Do some meditating. Like I said, do some physical cleansing of your environment, of your body. You can shed the things that don't serve you and get to the heart of the matter, right? Okay. The next internal energy, as you are establishing sort of this heart-centered way of being, is the experiencing card. So find the depth of your journey. Find that, like this figure is traveling through the forest, and I'm going to get it close. She's with the tree, but she is with that tree. The tree's embracing her. She's holding it. She's seeing the leaves. She's hearing them drop. She's feeling every aspect of that tree. She's really, really in that moment. And this process of cleansing and then bringing out what's in your heart will touch you deeply. It will touch you deeply if you continue to be aware of the effects it's having, right? This is a really nice time for you to not rush forward through anything. It's a time to stand where you are, shed the things that are extra weight right now, and find your equanimity, and then share it with others. I love this. This is a really powerful reading for us, Leo, for you and me. The external energy that plays off of this sort of depth of being and this awareness that there isn't anything separating us, in the external world, this compromise card, sometimes this is, between you and another. I'm finding that, like I just said, find that space of equanimity, shed the things that aren't serving you, and be that. And don't compromise who you are in that process. Show up as your pure, whole, heart-centered self. Okay? I would suggest maybe that if you have a meditation practice or prayer or some kind of a activity that, like running or dancing or whatever it is that gets you in the zone, sort of sheds all the thoughts that clutter our minds every day for you, do that a little more. And that will have this cleansing effect that we're looking for. Do that a little more. Like for me, I have a meditation practice, and I do a beach walk as often as I can. And it's been very rare lately that I've been able to do it because of the constraints in my schedule. But part of that is my own focus, right? I get up, I'm thinking about nothing but the work I have to accomplish, and I just get to it right away. And, carving that time out for myself, I'm back into it again, trying to find that balance, because that's just a constant struggle for me. And it is having an effect. It's having a healing effect. I'm feeling more present with my clients and with my children and with strangers out there in the world. I'm just feeling more present. And that started with me decluttering my mind, with stepping up my meditation practice again. So that's the starting point, and everything follows from there. Be sure to engage your whole self in everything you do. It's really very rewarding. The next internal energy here is the Fool. So you might feel like, like I just said, I'm starting over because I fell off practice of my beach walk and meditation every day because I was so busy. And now I'm starting, here I go again, square one, so to get it back, get my practice back. But it's good because we cycle through these energies, and, it starts within. And this card is an internal position. I love it. It starts within. And if we can, just take that first step again, we've got it. It's not something that we master and we have forever, right? Any of this purification card comes up because all of us get bogged down in areas at one point or another, and we will again, right? It's just a matter of tending to it. Tend to yourself, be kind to yourself, and clean house, find that center of peace, and then go out and share it with others. That's the whole message of this reading for you, Leo. You have a very powerful presence, and you can, you can make this very fulfilling and rewarding for yourself and those around you. The final external card plays off of this compromise card, in my opinion, because the rebel doesn't take any shit, really. I mean, look, breaking chains, breaking molds, flying, off with his wings. He's got, every kind of empowerment, showing up, showing up as his fullest self. And that's what we're guiding you to do at this time too, Leo. Show up as your fullest self, starting with getting in touch with it, starting with shedding the things that aren't serving you, whether they be intangible things or physical, things in your life. Shed, strip it down, get back to basics, and then bring it out and share with others. It has a healing effect. It really will. Okay? Unapologetically be your full self, Leo. All right. Thank you guys so much. I hope this resonated for some of you. And if it didn't, check your rising and your moon sign on my channel, or just sort of scroll back and find a video that works for you at this time. Because like I said, energy doesn't have any time constraints. We can't tell our energy, when it's, we know intrinsically when it's time to focus on certain things. This is always a good practice, though, this cleansing and realigning. It's always a good practice for all of us. All right, Leo, I love you guys so much, and I'll be back as soon as I can with another video. Okay, I promise. I love you guys. Bye.